So every time I start to either do some filming or do some recording that involves sound or anything like that, the guy at the top there powers up some kind of machinery. Tomorrow, the Action 6, OSMO Action 6, is being released in Australia. Probably it's a global release everywhere apart from America. Now, I've always been a fan of photography. I've always been a fan of, I suppose you'd say, technology. It's always kind of missed the mark. There's always a little bit of disappointment around it. And I suppose that all started with the promise that was GoPro. There was nothing else really like it on the market. And it took some pretty good video. And yeah, I mean, it was the first time really that you could do some mountain biking, you could do some activity, but it was lost. I'd lose so much that it really got annoying. And I stuck with GoPro for the longest time. And even though there were, a couple of more or different alternatives on the market, I kept thinking the next release will have fixed this problem. And I think I got all the way up to a GoPro 9, I think. And I was done with GoPro. So then I moved across to the DJI Action 4, I think was my first camera. And even though arguably some of the picture wasn't as good, some of the features weren't as good, it was so reliable, you never ever lost a movie. The battery life in the early days wasn't great, and then they upgraded the battery. But primarily it was a really solid platform, and what I liked about it the most is you never lost anything. When the 5 came out, and yeah, the 5 had some additional tweaks and features, but the sensor size really wasn't a big improvement. Low light performance really was marginally improved, subsequently improved with firmware updates to be sure, and then a low light shooting mode, all made a big improvement, but never really quite what they were promising. But a solid platform. So this is shot on the 5, I still have the 5, and it's a really good solid camera. Tomorrow they're releasing the 6, DJI OSMO Action 6. And it's coming out with near enough a 1-inch sensor and a variable aperture. And all the early reviews out of China are, it actually is delivering pretty much what the hype said, with one or two other minor examples. So, really looking forward to the Action 6. It seems to be focused a little bit more on people that want to take maybe travel shots, low light shots, trying to introduce a bit more creativity. And I think it's got, the same DNA as an action cam. But if you're looking to get some really good captures of things like motorbiking, mountain biking, daily life, traveling, it seems like finally there's going to be a camera on the market to really satisfy all of those needs, where at the moment there's a gap. So, looking forward to that tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.